You are now listening to Vigilantes Radio, presented by the Only One Media Group. This is the people's choice for quality interviews, celebrities and special guests. Hosted by Demetrius Dinny Reynolds. Call in to join the mix at 701-801-9813. For the complete archive of episodes, visit onlyonemediagroup.com and be sure to like us on Facebook at Vigilantes Radio. We welcome all. Enjoy the show. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your host, Demetrius Houdini Black Reynolds. Enjoy the show.
Yo, what is going on? I am your host, dini-mussolini, and I just want to welcome you guys to another awesome episode of Vigilantes Radio. We cannot do this without you guys. There are over 30,000 of you in our chat room, on the browser, phone lines, Skype, Google Hangouts, all that good stuff. What is up? What is happening? What's cracking? And how you doing? Glad that you guys decided to tune in. As always, you don't want to miss this particular show. We have a very special guest, so definitely stick around for that. All right. So I just want to tell you guys about what responsibility is. Now, if you break the word down, you get responsibility. Like, for real. Responsibility is the ability to respond. Not to complain, not to blame, not to make excuses, to respond, to meet challenges head on, to find solutions, to get things done when they need to be done. No one gives you responsibility. You step up and you take it. It's not something that you have to fight for. Usually there are a few people willing to shoulder responsibility. Responsibility is yours for the taking, so take it. A person with proven responsibility will always be in demand. That's who make all the sales, right? When you have a reputation for confronting challenges rather than running away, for getting things done rather than making excuses, magnificent opportunities will open up for you. Responsibility does not demand or depend on your job title. It depends on your willingness to make a difference. Take that from me, dini-mussolini. That is my word, and word is bond.
You're live in the mix. Let's get this started.
Yo, hello and welcome to another awesome episode of Inside the Music, or Inside the Book, Inside the Business, where we dive into the minds of the people who create marvelous things. It feels so good to be back with you guys once again. So one time for my people who are indigos, crystalline, or starseeds, or for my Vigilantes audience family, and 2 times for my people who are vegetarian or vegans. If you're like me, we are averaging over 37,000 live listeners, and we've been at this for 4 solid years. I appreciate all you guys who've been rocking with the kid on this journey, and we are still evolving, baby. It is all because of you, most definitely. We are the people who have dedicated their lives to music, spirituality, business, literature, art, movies, and research in every aspect, and we want to allow you an opportunity to tell your story. Man, we've had celebrities on our show, from Grammy Award winning artists to nominees to actors, comedians, CEOs, technology geniuses, visual artists, from authors to professors and aliens. Or people think they're aliens. It doesn't matter who you are or where you come from. Come on our show and talk to me. So check it out. To book an interview or just to share a real cool story, email me at vradio@onlyonemediagroup.com. And that's V as in Victor. I'm passionate about what I do, just as passionate about what you do. And together, yes, together, we can get your voice heard by the people who should hear it. So let's create something incredible. You know the number to dial, 701-801-9813. Text that number to your buddy right now and tell them to tune in to connect with us or our guests, or you can hop in the mix directly from our website, onlyonemediagroup.com. Right from the homepage, you can slap that go live button and you'll be right here live in the mix and in the chat room with all of us. Feel free to shoot over some questions to ask our guests while they are here, but only as time permits. Sometimes my guests and I talk entirely too much and we take up the entire hour. And as always, all episodes are available for free download, and you can grab that from either Spreaker.com/onlyonemediagroup, iTunes, YouTube, or any app from the Google Play or iTunes store, or over at our website. And that goes for every single episode that we ever aired.
Well, tonight's interview is the Codeboy, I want to say Sai, it may be Sai, we'll find out, but I think the Codeboy Sai interview tonight. So we make music to share it with the world, and to have our voices fall upon an entire world of deaf ears would be a tragedy, to say in the very least. No one wants to be that tree falling in the forest somewhere making no sound. These sounds that we make are gifts from our creator, from our muse, for the use to minister and give back to our communities in a form of music that they can relate to. And after all, sometimes an artist make like the soundtrack to our life story, you know, the ones where we play the starring role in, right? So Codeboy Sai doesn't have to worry about being that tree falling in the forest that no one hears. You'll hear him coming, and his music sounds as if he's bringing like a whole host of muses and high energy with him. And with that, let's welcome him to our show. Codeboy, man, you're now live in the mix with all of us. How's it going?
What's up, man? What's up? How's it going, bro? And my name is Codeboy Sai. Codeboy Sai.
Sai. Yeah, I knew it was one of the two, man, but I apologize for that.
No, you're straight.
I got it, man,
bro.
Code Sai. What is the Sai? What does that stand for?
So my full name is Kasai. So Codeboy Sai, and I just took like the last three letters of my first name, Kasai.
Cool deal, man. Cool deal. So how are you feeling, man? I mean, it's got to be like pretty exciting times for you. Like your first solo joint is out there.
I'm feeling excited. You know, definitely at first, you know, you feel a little nervous, and just because you want to, you know, get great feedback. But after putting it out, I've been receiving, you know, good feedback and good criticism. You know, that's a big thing with me. I always like, even playing basketball in high school, you know, criticism was definitely important because it allowed me to grow. So I'm definitely, you know, put out this tape with ears for criticism and for good feedback.
Definitely. Now, from your music video, I believe it's called Weekend Life?
Weekend Love.
Weekend Love. You look pretty tall. How tall are you?
I'm 6'2".
6'2", at basketball height. So what happened with the whole basketball thing?
Nothing really happened. I just stopped playing. Like, I could have went and played for UD and you know, played college, but I let my friends play it. There's two members of Code that are actually basketball players, and they both played on the Bucks. They both just got drafted this year in the NBA draft. Yeah. So Code stands for capable of destroying everything, and it also stands for came out of Delaware. So, you know, a lot of professional athletes and just, you know, a lot of great people that like are my friends. We all stay together, we all grew up together, and, you know, it's funny because everybody's rising up at the same time. So, which is a good thing. But yeah, I lost the hoop dreams. I lost the hoop dreams.
That's what's up, man. Your heart was in music, right?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, no, like, I just started making music a couple months ago, like probably last November. I just started really making, like, taking it really serious. I started probably going to the studio last probably like June-ish with my friends, and, you know, I finally got into the booth. But yeah, I started officially working on my first EP late December, early January, and that was with a producer, a friend of mine named Fax Only, who is also from Delaware.
Nice. I mean, so what was the starting point for this music career? Like, what prompted you to say, "Hey, I want to be a musician. I want to be a rapper"?
I think it was more so other people telling me to go, because I was fooling around, just playing around in the booth in the studio, and I think others telling me, "Hey, like, yo, you should definitely keep going with this." That was a definite sign for me to just keep going and make music. Plus, it's a great outlet, because I'm an entrepreneur as well, and I'm also a college student. So the day-to-day things that I go through, just being a 20-year-old man in this world, it's a great outlet just to hear a beat, talk about whatever happened during that day, and vent over it, but in a music form.
Yeah. Okay. So you're in business. What else you do?
I'm also a student, and I'm in business. I really enjoy entrepreneurial things such as just ownership. That's why I fell in love with music as well, just because I love this independent route that everybody's pushing. It's a great route, and I just fell in love with business of starting your own thing and passing it down. I'm big on financial literacy.
Yeah. I mean, what do you own? Like, what field are you in?
I have a financial literacy app called Nexter, which has a partnership deal with Capital One. Wow. And then I also have a social campaign called We Need Our Fathers, which helps reconcile between fathers and children. So I'm pretty engaged in the community around like Delaware, where I'm from. And it helps me with music as well, just because it allows me to network in the business field, in the community, and also in the social entertainment field.
Nice. Hats off to you, my brother.
Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, how many people are a part of this, I guess you say, collective called Code?
It's probably less than 10. Okay. But I feel like everybody is capable of destroying everything in their life. You know what I mean? Like, that's where the whole code came from. It came from all of us viewing Delaware as a small state, but we viewed it as basically like just the obstacle that we had to just get through. You know what I mean? We viewed growing up in a single-parent household and just a lot, a lot of things of struggles, of obstacles that people just have to get through and are very capable and feel capable, especially once they, destroy them. So I feel like anybody could be Code and anybody could rep Code life as long as they're just destroying those day-to-day struggles and day-to-day battles that everybody normally goes through.
Definitely. Okay. Did you spearhead Code?
What'd you say?
Did you spearhead Code?
No, I'm not. I didn't really spearhead it. Are you talking like am I the head of it?
Yeah.
No. It's not necessarily like that. It's a group of brothers that basically vent to each other, help each other out, and if one of us is off track, we give the next brother on track. Is basically like a support team that we all work together to be successful in whatever area we're grinding in.
Definitely. All right. So, what do you feel like you've learned from your previous releases, or did any of that help you along with like recording your solo joint Code Life?
Yeah, it definitely helped me because the way I write music is, I go back and I really just keep on tweaking it. Like, so I'll do a rough draft and I'll ride around my car for like a good 2 weeks, 3 weeks, where I'm just, I'm riding around. I'm trying to just figure out where I should put an ad lib, or where I should put this hook, you know what I mean, or if the hook should come in right here. I just really sit down and really go over each song. So that's what I did with Cold Life, and that's why it took from January to June to put out those songs, because I really wanted different beats, and I wanted it to really tell like a fresh story. Like the beginning is like the new kid on the block, and then, you know, at the end with Toast Up is like it's just, you know what I mean, kid on the block just wants respect, you know what I mean, just wants to excel, and just shows why he should be on that block. You know, that's why I got really lyrical on Toast Up. And in the beginning I started off, you know, with people would say bubblegum rap, or, you know, I just wanted to tell a story of just maturity, because from January to June, that's basically what I displayed. I matured with my sound, and still, like, I'm still in the studio every single day, just trying to mature a sound and really find a sound that works best for me, because, like, you know, I just started rapping, so every day I'm just trying to grow.
Definitely. All right. So are you still feeling the pressure now that the record is out and you got to do your whole press run, shaking hands, kissing babies, stuff like that?
I don't really feel pressure. I know, you know, if I know the music that I'm making is great music and has a fan base for it. You know what I mean? I feel like the sound that I'm making is definitely fresh, and definitely gives you the new kid on the block vibe. I know I keep saying that, but that's what that record Feel This reminds me of. You know, in the beginning, where I'm just saying, you know, I hope they feel this. You know, like that like that's that new kid on the block vibe, where it's just like, yeah, like I'm here, and I should be here. You know what I mean? So I think if I go into it with confidence like that, there's no pressure at all.
All right. Yeah. Nice. So, like, what does your short-term plan look like?
My short-term plan right now is definitely doing little press tours. Definitely growing a nice, solid fan base where it just spreads organically. Like right now, I think what's perfect about this is the music is spreading, you know, and it's spreading organically. And every day I'm waking up with more and more people, you know, DMing me and telling me they like a certain song and telling me they want a video to a certain, you know what I mean? So I've really been appreciating the organic growth of the tape, because this is my first EP, and it definitely is growing at a rate that is surprising.
What about the stage? Are you planning on hitting the stage?
Yeah, so I got a few shows lined up for the fall. I'm going to be doing a lot of college shows. Nice. My next show is Friday, the Swisher Sweeps Pack House show in Philadelphia, opening up for Machine Gun Kelly.
Wow.
But yeah, I definitely want to just keep doing shows this fall. I'm trying to get more and more college shows. Definitely hit some of the frat houses. Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Now you mentioned that Facts Only produced the record.
Yes, sir.
Did anybody else from your team assist with the making of this album?
Not really. I would also, like, my managers, Clinton, Sam, they definitely help with just the sound. Like I'll present to them, and they'll be like, "Nah, tighten up this, tighten up that." So, I mean, they help with that, but it was just me and Facts really locked into the studio from shit. Like we was in there from like 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. some school nights. But we was just grinding. But it was just me and him. We were definitely finding sounds, creating beats, just creating different melodies. But I think the total package that I put out is definitely a great first art of work for sure.
Yeah,
and a great production for sure.
Yeah. How did y'all connect? Like meet up? How did y'all meet?
We met up at they're called Dages. It's called a day rager. They call them Dages or Darties, which is like a day party. It's at college. for like it'll be somebody's backyard, and it'll be like a full day party. But he knew me from throwing parties around Delaware. I've been throwing parties in Delaware since like 10th grade. We call them cold parties in Delaware. But that's where he said he found out I was doing music, and that's when we just linked up. We got in a stew, and we haven't looked back since then.
Nice. All right. So let's talk about your music video, Banjee.
Mm-hmm.
What was the message that you wanted to tell the world with this music video?
I just wanted to diverse my sound. I think with the first Weekend Love, it was more pop, because I try to mix hip hop and pop. I try to play on both two fields, just because I don't want to put myself in a box. But with Banjee, I just wanted to give it that club night vibe, where you put that joint on, and it turned up the whole vibe, As soon as you put it on, the first lyrics, dancing up the VIP. So I wanted to give that to, the clubs.
Okay. Yeah, I don't want to say like I thought you were gonna be like a pop hip hop rapper, and I guess that was based off the first video, Weekend Love.
Yeah.
But then when I seen Banjee, I was like, okay, so there's more dimensions to this artist than just look like the college party life.
Exactly.
So I thought that was pretty cool, seeing that look with Banjee.
I think the perfect thing about me is growing up. I grew up in public school and private school, so in Delaware, everybody knows me from just going between the two different worlds. You know what I mean? Like it's two different worlds here in Delaware, where it's like this crowd and this crowd, and I was able to go between the two just from being between private school and public school. And I think the best thing about me is I'm really diverse with my music taste, and I'm really diverse with just everything. You know what I mean? I can play between the two crowds very well.
Yeah, I was the same way, man. I grew up in a private school, and then later on, the school closed.
Okay.
The cost of operation was just tremendous, I guess. So I ended up going to public school, unfortunately.
You've seen the whole different world, right?
Yeah, man, those are definitely two different worlds. And so when you have those perspectives, yeah.
Awesome.
Two different peoples, man, two different environments. So then, growing out of that, you kind of realize that you kind of need that, you kind of need that diversity to walk on both sides.
Exactly. Yeah, it helps you. It helps your communication skills. It helps honestly everything, because you could walk the line. You know what I mean? You could walk the fair line between the two different perspectives.
Definitely, yes, sir. All right. In my honest and humble opinion, like from the music video, it looks like a fantastic performance of timeless material, man. That really presents your persona, and it's presented welcome, man. And it's presented in a very professional way that really endures to look into your music. But of course, not all music is for everyone, and of course, we all know that. But when it comes to Banjee, is there like a universal appeal to the music, or would you say it will resonate more strongly with a certain demographic or age group or personality type?
With Banjee, I think Banjee definitely resonates with the party vibe, definitely the clubbing vibe. But I feel like, you can't really nowadays, you can't really lock a certain song or anything to a certain demographic, because nowadays all demographics are eating up music, and you never really know sonically what will stick. So I would definitely say that like Banjee and all my songs on Code Life stick to a demographic that simply wants to have fun in the present, and are not worried about the past or the future, but simply the present. And it's for the fun crowd, of course, but that's my that's my demographic.
Mm-hmm. Nice. All right, listeners, after the music break, it'll be time for our usual tradition. It is called the Hot Seat, and our fans love this part of the segment, and of course, along with the actual interview, but the audience gets to hear either Codeboy Sai. We'll get to hear him. Maybe he can sing, who knows, recite some poetry, maybe do an inspirational speech, spoken word, maybe kick a freestyle rap or a joke or a story, or even play a live instrument. Well, you never know what these creative minds and vessels will produce in the spotlight, and tonight we'll find out if he has what it takes to be put on the spot, a test of his true artistry, and maybe even some hidden talents. But for right now, we have Codeboy Sai with his song Feel This, and we'll be right back.
I know they feel us.
I know they feel us. I hope they feel this. Hey. I hope they feel this. People throwing shade, I just ask you what the deal is. How you low key when you brag, you the realest. I just wanna know, yo bro, what the deal is. Hey. I hope they feel this. People throwing shade, I just ask you what the deal is. How you low key when you brag, you the realest. I just wanna know what the deal is. Yeah, I see you hating, but low key you really feel us. I guess that's what happened when you young and you winning. People throwing shade, but I know that they really feel us. I just wanna know what the deal is. You ain't no G, you remind me like it's children. Follow fans and gossip with your homies like some women. Get some dollars, get some chicks, you so worried about some likes. Little copycats, you forgot how to just live your life. Yo bro, what the deal is? People throwing shade, I just know that they feel us. How you low key when you brag, you the realest. I just wanna know what the deal is. Hey, I know they feel this. Running for my last name, boy, like the Hiltons. Yeah, I see you hating, but I know that you feel us. I just wanna know what the deal is. Hey, I hope they feel this. People throwing shade, but just ask her what the deal is. How you hate on us when I know that you feel us? I just wanna know what the deal is. People throwing shade, they so mad they miss their wave. Christians on my feet, diamonds on my Jesus face. I live my life in present tense and yours on click replay. Throwback after throwback, Brody, please give it a break. Take them pictures to the shade, don't forget to bring it hate. Allergic to the bullshit, I sit back and count my cake. I stay up on my grind, yeah, I got that winter feeling. Everything I said I did, boy, I wasn't kidding. And boy, I'm never finished. This game just stuck my tip in. Why you always hating when I know you feel this? I know you feel it. And why you always hating when I know you feel this? Hey, yo bro, what the deal is? People throwing shade, I just know that they feel us. How you low key when you brag, you the realest. I just wanna know what the deal is. Hey, I know they feel this. Running for my last name, boy, like the Hiltons. Yeah, I see you hating, but I know that you feel us. I just wanna know what the deal is. Hey, I hope they feel this. People throwing shade, but just ask her what the deal is. How you hate on us when I know that you feel us? I just wanna know what the deal is. I know they feel this. Woke up in the party and I'm fresher than the building. Hey, I know they feel this. Woke up in the party and I'm fresher than the building. I hope they feel this. I know they feel us.
Oh yeah, I know you feel it. Oh man, what a record. So guys, in every desire is the energy and motivation needed to fulfill that desire. The problem is that we often use even more energy to fight the desire. That's like driving your car with one foot on the accelerator and one on the brake pedal at the same time. And for the record, if you have a hoopty or had a hoopty, you know what I'm talking about. Sometimes the engine will cut off if you don't have one foot on the pedal, one foot on the brake. Yeah, I drove a Yukon, I think it was like a 2001 Yukon, and it was fried. Yeah, for a while I was driving that little monster. But hey, we're out of those days, right? But yeah, that was a hot mess. Anyway, we have desires for a reason. They motivate us to take action. They compel us to take action. Unfortunately, we often don't want to take action. So we launch a counterattack on our desires with powerful weapons such as fear, oh my goodness, unworthiness, oh man, guilt, and anger. Not only does this require tremendous effort, it also destroys the original power of the desire. What a waste, guys. What are your desires, your goals? Are you using their own energy to go towards them? Or are you wasting your energy by fighting them, by frightening, shaming, and rationalizing them? Far better to just go ahead and take the actions necessary to reach your desired goals. You know what you want. You know how to get it. Take actions. Stop wasting your life fighting with yourself and do what needs to be done. Take that from me, dini-mussolini. That is my word, and word is bun. But for right now, let's bring back the man of the moment, Codeboy Sai. Man, you're back live with us and in our hot seat. What do you have for us?
What's up?
Yeah. So, man, what kind of talent are you going to be showing us today?
I'm a freestyle. I got some.
All right.
Pop so dope, his mom used to be a dope fiend. So Queenie wish for her, but wishes aren't real things. Santa Claus isn't real, like your favorite rapper's bling. I be in the project still. I be with the real kings, real queens, all colors and sizes. I love them all. Y'all be in my DMs going crazy. I can't fuck you all. Groupies on the tour bus, getting turned tour up. Pray I won't get shade room. Hush money need more of. I'm probably on the island, straight up watching some chick flicks. Hop up on the roof with a land and do a kick flip. Kick shit when I be in the hood or the burbs, the street, the curb, the hood, the fur. I can't blame me for talking about cars or jewels. Cause when you come from nothing, you don't really have a clue. When I was younger, all I wanted was some food. Now I want the pantry with the 10-foot. Now I want the pantry with the 10-foot bills.
Nice. Fire, man. Appreciate that. Man, let everybody know where they can connect with you at.
So you can follow me on IG, Twitter at CODEBOYSAI, Codeboy Sai. And you can stream my music on iTunes, Spotify, Tidal, all the streaming services at CODEBOY space SAI, Codeboy space Sai.
Definitely. Well, man, we definitely appreciate your time and your music, man. We definitely going to keep an eye out for you, bro.
I appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you.
Thank you, my Vigilantes family, as always, for checking out my podcast over here at Vigilantes Radio. All episodes are available for free download, and you can grab that from either Spreaker.com/only1media group, iTunes, YouTube, any app that's on a Google Play or iTunes store, or our website. And that goes from every single episode that we've ever aired. If you'd like to request music or a particular guest or send something for me to play, email it to theradio@only1mediagroup.com. If it's music, please label it by artist and title. Here's my disclaimer. We are genre free, we do not judge, and we absolutely do not base our opinions on hearsay but facts alone. And actually, you can scratch all of that because all of my opinions are always right. That's the bottom line. This is my show, so deal with it. Nah, just kidding. On behalf of myself, dini-mussolini, I appreciate all you guys for tuning in, either afterwards or live with us. Spread the word because sharing is caring. We stepped up our game just for you guys and our guests to make sure that you have the best experience here on our show. Be sure to connect with us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, as well as Spreaker. We always follow back. That is the number one rule. Okay, well, just remember to be yourself and be absolutely great at just doing that. Avoid being too comfortable because you're messing with your potential when you do that. Peace and have a good night.
You are now listening to Vigilantes Radio, the people's choice for quality interviews, art, music, and hot topics. Hosted by Demetrius Houdini Black Reynolds of the duo No Longer the Hero. All episodes of this podcast are available for free download at www.onlyonemediagroup.com. This is a Seventh Sign Regime Rebirth Worldwide Syndicate exclusive.